In this webinar, we're going to walk through collaboration and how important it is in FieldDoc. FieldDoc was built for collaboration. We have a lot of different types of users in the system at any given time. Restoration practitioners are building out portfolios in order to capture all of the on-the-ground restoration and conservation work that they're doing, as well as applying for grants. Technical service providers are accessing these records in lots of different capacities. And funding program managers are collecting critical data from other users in order to inform their own investment strategies. Meet Justin. Justin is a restoration practitioner at an organization called Cover Crops and Trees United. Justin wants to use FieldDoc to track their nature-based implementation work and apply for funding. Meet Alex. Alex is a technical service provider. Alex will be helping Justin apply for a grant. Let's help Justin and Alex set up FieldDoc accounts so that they can collaborate. First, Justin needs to create an account. Justin's account should be his own. Please do not share logins or use generic names. And please make sure to use your professional email account. Please use a current email address. Email addresses that bounce back will be archived. This means if you're sharing an account with a staff member who has left your organization, you need to create a new FieldDoc account. Only create an account within your organization. You'll be able to join other organizations through collaboration channels. And existing users can invite new users to create accounts within FieldDoc. The option to create their password and complete the setup process will be part of their onboarding. First, Justin is going to register their account. You'll log into the FieldDoc system and click Sign Up for FieldDoc. Use your true first and last name and your work email. Create a password that meets our criterion and then click Create Account. An email will be sent to your inbox that you can use to verify your email address. Once you've confirmed your email address, you will be able to connect to an organization. If your email links to an organization that already has a FieldDoc account, which we'll determine using the domain, you'll be able to join that account. But if that doesn't exist, then we'll invite you to create a new organization. You can even create it with example data. Then you're good to go. So if FieldDoc does see a domain that looks like there's already an organization in the system, you'll be able to join that existing organization. When you join an existing organization, you'll also see all of the existing records within that organization. Either way, once you have linked the account to the organization, you can enter into FieldDoc and get going. So each organization has its own settings. Organization users can access all of the same portfolio of records. This allows you to manage an umbrella level of work, from the project folders down to the activity records. You can also invite new users into your organization. And finally, you can view an atlas of all of the records. These last two options are new features. Let's take a tour of your organization. To access your organization information, go to your system settings. You can, from the overview page, navigate over to the members tab. Here's where you can invite new members. You can also manage your existing members. Remember, your members within your organization should have the same email domain. You can also choose if these users should be able to create, edit, and delete records, or just be able to read them. You can also add images at the organization level, such as your organization logo. And finally, we've increased the ability for you to look at all of the records within your organization through this atlas view. Here you have those sediment and nutrient load reductions or any other model calculations, as well as a map of all of the activity records in your portfolio. Now let's learn how to collaborate. Collaborators are FieldDoc users outside of your organization that need to access your work. Justin needs to give Alex permissions to view records within their organization. Justin can choose to collaborate at the workspace, project, activity, or pact level. Which location Alex accesses will determine what part of Justin's organization Alex can view and edit. The workspace allows Alex to see all of the records within Justin's portfolio. Access at the project, activity, or pack level only allows Alex to see a subset of that work. Collaboration at the workspace is usually the way to go for technical service providers. Workspaces create separate containers of FieldDoc information. All admins within a workspace have access to the portfolio and can create, edit, and delete records. This includes being able to create packs on behalf of the organization. Please remember, data cannot be moved between workspaces, so make sure that you are creating your records in the correct place. Great. Justin needs to invite Alex to the workspace. To do this, Justin will open the workspace, invite Alex via email, and then Alex will confirm the email invitation. Let's see how this looks in practice. Within the workspace settings, not the organization, Justin will click on the Members tab, select the permission level, and enter in Alex's email address. If Alex does not yet have a FieldDoc account, they will be invited to create one. As you can see, Justin can view all of the users who have pending invitations. The invitation is time sensitive, so if it expires, Justin can resend it or remove the invitation altogether. How do you access your collaborator data at the workspace level? A lot of information is provided to you when you log in on your home screen. You can see all of the most recent activity, starting with the name and then when it was last modified. We have this really cool feature where you can also see the type of record, such as a packed activity or project, and the associated workspace. If you're not sure which workspace you're in, take a look at the account settings view. The organization will always remain the same. You can only be assigned to one organization. However, while you start when you log in with the workspace of your organization, you do have the option to switch. When you are in your own workspace or any workspace, you're going to access records through the portfolio. So when we open this project view, you can see the project records within this workspace. If you're unsure who owns a certain record, you can always look at the reference point in this tile. All right, let's switch workspaces. Going to that Account Settings tab, you're able to toggle to a different workspace. Now, when you open the Projects view, you'll see a project with a different organization owning it. And that's one clue you have to know that you're in a different workspace. Once you're in this workspace, you can create, edit, or delete records anywhere within the portfolio because you've been added as a workspace collaborator. You can also add collaborators within a subset of a portfolio. This means that the collaborator can only see activity records associated from this view. A common use is to add a collaborator to an existing pact so that they can populate that pact with activity records. Justin is going to invite Alex to the activity pact. So to do this, Justin's going to open the pact, invite via email, and then Alex will accept the invitation. Let's see it in action. Within the pact, open the Collaborators tab and click the Invite button. Now enter in the email address and select the permission level. Once that has been selected, send the invitation. Alex will accept the invitation and then we'll be able to access the pact. Collaborating with a subset of a portfolio is a little bit different. Instead of being able to switch between workspaces, the collaborator will access the records via Shared with Me. Admins can still create records within the collaborator projects and packs, but they stay within the owner organization. This means, again, that whoever will be the recipient of the pact is the owner of the activity records that are created within that pact. And again, data cannot be moved between workspaces or organizations. Alex needs to make sure that they are aware of this as they are working to support Justin. How do you access your collaborator data when you aren't switching between workspaces? FieldDoc has this view called Shared with Me, and the Shared with Me view will give Alex opportunities to access any records that have been shared. This allows Alex to stay within their own workspace. Here, you can see all of the records that have been shared with Alex, and similar to the home page, you can see which workspace it's related to. The workspace here is really helping identify the organization. The portfolio that Alex has access to here remains Alex's EcoSavers or organization portfolio. One thing that you can do as you are collaborating is make sure that you're cleaning up your workspace. Records created outside of your organization's workspace will not be discoverable within your portfolio. So in the migration from legacy FieldDoc to FieldDoc 2.0, you might think that some activity records are missing. They actually might be living in one of your collaborators' accounts. So if you're unsure, reach out to your collaborators or the support team at FieldDoc. You can also change project names without impacting your packs because these two are not related. The packs are the information that's being shared with funders, whereas projects are your folders to represent broad swaths of work within your organization or workspace. Remember, data cannot be moved between workspaces. So if you're in a pinch, reach out to support@fielddoc.org and we'll try to help sort you out. Feel free to also delete any outdated or test records. This will allow your portfolio to really showcase the work that you have underway and that you've completed. We believe with a well-structured and managed portfolio, every organization can utilize these really great visualization features and integrate with third-party software to scale your use of your nature-based work. Thank you for learning about collaboration in FieldDoc. Please visit our Help Center for more information.